Rockpod, and this is Richard Prynne. He's one of our tutors who deliver our after-school academy sessions on the contemporary instruments. And Richard, I wonder if you could just say a few words about how you're finding working in the Rockpod and how you're finding the children are interacting and engaging with the new facility that we've got here at the Swindon Music Service.
Yeah, basically, I love doing it, actually. It's really good fun because we get the kids in the situations that they would be in a band. So they're sat there on the drums, on the hand sonic, on the keyboards. They've got their headphones on so they can hear me speaking, they can hear everything. I can use these mixers here so they know exactly what I'm saying, or they can hear each other so I can solo them. It's just really good because it's really exciting for them to see all of these instruments because it looks so professional, and it is very professional. And it gives them that passion that we would hope to pass on.
Okay, that's brilliant. Thanks very much, Richard.
Let's down the lake like we used to, and I guarantee we're going to have fun. 'Cause it's our sun. Everybody's dancing, don't prance.
Okay, hello, Michael. Okay, this is Michael Smith here, and he's a 12-year-old student, and he attends our after-school Rockpod Academy on a Tuesday evening. So, Michael, can you just tell me, what is it you enjoy about coming to Rockpod and the learning here?
About what we're doing at the moment, where we learn all the instruments and where we can go off in a group, and we don't have to not just play all the time and we can't hear ourselves think because all the other bands playing. We can hear our own band playing, and no one else, the only other people who can listen is when they want the whole class to listen, or our trainers who want us to listen, or the whole band.
So when you say the trainers, you mean people like the teacher,
Yeah,
is that
yeah,
right?
the
Yeah.
teachers.
And so when you're in your individual pod, how is it that you can not listen to anybody else? How does that work?
We got like headphones that have like a mixing station on it that plug into the teachers, into like the teachers one.
Brilliant. And so if you were to rate the Rockpod on a rating of 1 being the worst or 10 being brilliant, what would you give it?
10.
Excellent. Thanks very much, Michael. Okay, here we are with Andrew Ray, and as you can see, there's a very busy rock school session going on already here tonight in the pod. And I'd just like Andy, who's our senior tutor here at Rock School, working with me, to just say a little bit more about how he feels the Rockpod is really enhancing the learning of the students. So Andy, yeah, just say a few words, please.
Yeah, I think from my point of view, a lot of the students find it a very futuristic, modern way of learning, where they can enhance their individual playing. Everyone can actually hear what's going on, which is one of the main problems we used to have before. The whole kind of community of everyone can kind of go from one pod to another, and also the individual tutors can literally go from one pod to another, just throwing forward their ideas.
Okay, that's brilliant. Thanks very much, Andy.
Don't know what to say. I'm in my own.
Okay, so here we are once again in the Rockpod, and I've got Luke Rowe here with me. Luke's 17, he's been coming to Rock School for many years now. So Luke, just tell us, do you enjoy this new Rockpod set we got here?
Yeah, I think it's really good. I think it's a really big benefit being able to get the levels of the bands a lot better. Previously, when we were playing on playing more live and playing acoustic kits, it could be a lot harder to get levels on.
Yeah. And how do you find it, the fact of being in the room? Do you find that, you know, the fact you can see other bands and sort of bounce things off, does that help as well?
Yeah, I think that's good. And I think another really good thing is having all the tutors in one room, because it allows tutors to sort of to match and all give their own ideas towards the band.
Brilliant, super. So you'd certainly give it a thumbs up for the new setup.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, I'll let you get back to your band, Underlying Glory, I believe, isn't it? Yeah, and there is Underlying Glory. They're busy rehearsing this evening here at Rockpod, and that just gives you a little insight, really, as to what the Rockpod is all about, really, and how it can just really enhance the learning of these children and give them a much, much more fun environment to do their music making.